Replay.com.au starting point. Set, off, feel away. Beedman came out best, going out with it on the outside. Maggie D trying to rail up underneath them as Cosmic Ray, and getting around the outside of those. Ruby's Guild a third. Wandy Feather is back in the field. Well back is Maggie D and Starburst Benny. Drive 5 and up ahead of that as they turn and go as Hazard's Lad. On the inside, Cosmic Echo, Beedman out wide, mows it down. Beedman, Cosmic Echo, Photos third, Wandy Feather, Ruby's Girl, and poking up on the inside of those was Hazard's Lad. Just behind those came Drive 5, Starburst Benny and Maggie D, one of the last to go by. Corbon, Polly and Pip Spot, She's a Flower, and Starburst Paul. Money is closing. Nearly there. Off, feel away. Come out in a good line here. Pakeko Express, the slow one out. Ackroyd's going to make the lead from out wide. Then Corbon, Polly pokes up on the inside. Starburst Paul gets a run through. Over on the outside of those to Emily Patrick. Back in behind those then is a Pep Spot who missed the jump. Well back is Shadow Wolf, and back there with it is She's a Flower. The outside Starburst Paul goes up, but fighting hard as Ackroyd the inside. Ackroyd, Starburst Paul. Third over is going to be Corbon Polly, then Emily Patrick on the outside. Emily Patrick's going to be followed across by Pep Spot who missed the kick. The next was She's a Flower, Pakeko Express, and Shadow Wolf is the last to go by. Our Beowulf from the 2 gate. Money is closing, off and racing. Feel away, good dispatch here. Getting out well was Phil Wart. Going up to it is our Beowulf, and wider out on the track. Smash Amigo right there. Oh, skirmish in the field. Out the back went Wandy Paul and Phil Wharton out there with it as Sea Spray Titch out the back door. That left a Wolf clear. Our Beowulf. Theocles comes after him. He's 4 lengths away though, and down towards the line. Our Beowulf's going to bolt in. Then we've got Theocles, Claremont, Pizzazz, a little tight that. Cosmic Bolero next in. Smash Amigo behind those. And the ones that met trouble, they were Wandy Paul, Sea Spray, Titch made a check, and so did Phil Wart, who went right out the back door. Replay.com.au starting point. Money is on the roll, set, off and away. Getting out well on the inside was Homebush Edith. Sterling Dan quickly goes past it on the outside. Corbon Dusty away well. Then Ring-a-Ding. In behind those then is Bone Nerd. Over the outside of that to Austin Wana. In between runners is Thrilling Clover, and the last one is He's a Sensation. Sterling Dan's off and gone here. Sterling Dan down towards the line is going to bolt in. Beats in photos Homebush Edith. Corbon Dusty, and arriving late was Bone Nerd. Just behind those came Austin Wana and Ring-a-Ding together. In behind those, Thrilling Clover, and He's a Sensation. Whistling inside. set and off. Grant a Wish came out pretty well. Charlie's Choice goes up to it on the outside. Bob's Eye is wider out. Corinities pokes up. Opawa nowhere next along the fence, and between runners Homebush Violet. Over on the outside, Opawa Webby, and just going ahead of that is Smash Amy. Up to the turn, Charlie's off and gone here. Charlie's Choice for the next Noel break. He's away by 5. Cranites heads the chase after it, then Grant a Wish, but down to the line. Charlie's Choice, Cranites, Grant a Wish. Then we got a lineup. Homebush Violet came home pretty well. Still there was Opawa Nowhere. On the inside of those two, Opawa Webby. Back behind them, Bob's Eye and Smash Amy is the last to go by. Homebush Chopper the inside, we're just about set. Ready, off. Homebush Chopper flew out, has the lead. Coming after it, Finn McMissile on the outside. Right there is another Colton, Corborn, Renee and Campton behind those Primitive. Running next on the outside is Dinah Grollo, Power Swede, and would be Carlos last of all. Round the turn for Homebush Chopper the inside. Corborn Renee having a serious look at Homebush Chopper, who still has the lead. Homebush Chopper will beat Corborn Renee. Another Colt getting home for third, Primitive. Then out wide was Opawa Swede and Finn McMissile. Just behind those to Dinah Grohl and should be Carlos. Was last throughout, last home, number 1. On the roll, nearly there. They're off. Came out in a good line. Slow one to go was Rocky Baxter. Spearing out to the front is going to be Carrots Prince. Got to the leader. On the inside then to Sam's Flying Norma. No Spunk next. Gets to third. Down on the inside is Opawa Bomb. Around those came Opawa Mark and Rocky Baxter. They turned for home in a bit of a bunch here. Carrots Prince on the outside has the lead. Starts to pull away. The outside No Spunk comes after it. Carrot Prince going to bolt in. Oh, close here. Rocky Baxter or No Spunk. Back behind those came Sam's Flying Norm. And the last two to go by, Opawa Bomb and Opawa Mark. Money is on the roll. Shiraz Rose the inside, set off. Shiraz Rose out best. Going out after it on the outside is Homebush Cruden. Opawa Stretch a little wider out on the track, and right there with throws Opawa Bro. Not far away on the outside then to Opulent. And getting the shunt up as Homebush Cruden goes back to last. Shiraz Rose has the lead on the turn. Opawa Bro and Wymack Dave come after it. Over on the outside, Opawa Bros hit the front. And Opawa Bro's going to bolt in. Wymack Dave, and then we've got Shiraz Rose. The inside of those, the next to go by might just be Opawa Stretch. Not far away was Opulent, and dropping out the back was Homebush Cruden. Maybe inside. Getting there. Well off. Homebush's mate came out okay. Getting out better was Botany Seat and goes to the leader. Coming at it out wide is Team Dream. Charging up on the outside. Opawa LB between runners. Dropping in behind those then. Out the back when Homebush Ismay took out cover to cover. Johnny Jet's just up ahead of that, and so's Botany Seaton. They turn the corner for home, and Opawa LB scampers away. Out and after it, Opawa Style. Motors over the top. Opawa Style beats Opawa LB. Team Dream got to third in front of Botany Seaton. Back behind those would have been Homebush Esme, cover to cover. And one of the last to go by is Johnny Jet. 4:57 is the money on the roll. Pokeko Thunder the inside. Set off. Pokeko Thunder came out best narrowly. Going up to it, Opawa Bart. Botany Pete's a little wider out. Leader wants to go wide. Getting a lovely run through as Opawa Wally behind those. Oh, check there. Out the back, Opawa Wally and Finger Pop went back to last, and Pokeko Thunder went back with them. That leaves Botany Pete on top. Coming after it is Opawa Bart. Camray is getting closer down on the inside. Botany Pete is holding towards the line. Botany Pete will beat Opawa Bart, Camray, Opawa Wally, Pokeko Thunder. He got wiped out on the bend, and so did Finger Pop, who's the last to go by. Is on its takeoff roll. Hetfield on the inside, set, racing. Hetfield out like a rocket. It's got 3 lengths on them. Sophie's Terror comes after it. Mary Marlowe on the inside of that. Corborn Ranger, Black Trigger. Back behind those came Cool Bear. Smashed Door amongst the tailenders with Wandy Chloe. They turn the corner for home. He's gone wide, and Mary Marlowe dashes through from Hetfield, trying hard. Mary Marlowe beats in photos. Hetfield and Corborn Ranger was at it late in the piece. In behind those, Wandy Chloe made up some. Sophie's Terrors behind those, along with Cool Bear, Smash Dora, and Black Trigger. Racing.com.au start point off, feel away. Good dispatch here. Best out Rocket goes to the front. After it is Admire on the outside, runs to second behind those 3 lengths away. Corborn Phillip. Next on the outside is Elkie. Back along the fence to Jennings, and then Homebush Helen and Jumpin' Julia. Homeward bound here, and Rocket's away. Out by 3. Admire is trying hard down towards the line. Rocket beats Admire. Corborn Phillip is third. There's a bit of a gap away to Elkie, I think was fourth, in front of Homebush Helen, right behind those to Jennings, and the last to go by was Jumpin' Julia.